Hey y'all, how's it going? Welcome to Seed to Plate channel. This is week 21 and it's starting off clearly not in the city. We are out in the country outside of Austin where my family lives, and we're at my favorite place in the world, which is my grandparents' house. So this is week 21 vlog. We're going to plant some flowers and show you parts of the ranch. So this is my grandma's side garden. Now, it's very unique. She's got some boxwoods, there's like this native growing succulent, some impatiens that need to be pulled out. This is all rosemary that got nailed by the freeze, and we really had to cut it back. But it's coming back pretty well, which is lucky because my rosemary did not come back after the freeze. But all of this is really starting over. This is some like wild garlic stuff that just kind of grows here. This was a lavender bush that clearly is gone forever, or maybe this was a rosemary bush that looks like it's starting to come back, but this needs to be trimmed back. And then just some other bushes, but these bushes used to be like yay high. So we're planting that trough today, and I think we're gonna plant that with some zinnias. And then actually in the spring, this was all full of tulips that I planted for her. And then this is a funny little thing. This is an old filing cabinet that she decided she was gonna put dirt in, and I have never seen basil grow better than in this stupid old rusted filing cabinet. Like, out of all the ridiculous stuff that we do in gardening, an old rusty filing cabinet and some potting soil, and this basil takes off every year. It is the funniest thing. So we'll be planting all of that today. And then the other area that we're planting, this is the other area that we're planting, and you can see it has all these really unique fun things, and then it's just waiting for flowers. So we are going to plant this up with sunflowers. That's what my grandma likes to have here, and I might just throw down some seed here and see what happens. These are all sunflowers that are coming up from last year, because last year we had a big mammoth sunflower here and it dropped all of its seeds over here, and now these seeds are coming back. So this is all stuff that we're gonna get planted today. And then I also have to do some flower planting over at my mom's house, which is not far away. And so lots of seed planting today, but it's fun to be able to do that with my family, and it's fun that they appreciate it. So I'm super pumped. We'll see if maybe Grandma wants to jump on camera. We'll see. So some of the zinnia varieties that we're looking at to plant, I have to ask her what she wants. We have the Pink Illumination, Meteor Zinnia. She's definitely gonna pick these because she loves the color red. Queen Lime Red, she will probably also pick these because she loves the color red. My poor mother, she's gonna get the grandma rejects. These Canary Bird zinnias, which are a beautiful yellow, and then these orange Eldorado zinnias. So those are the zinnias that we're gonna be planting. And then I have some nasturtiums, and I would love to stick in these nasturtiums like right at the edge so they can kind of grow up and spill over. And then in terms of sunflower seeds, the wind is so bad out here, guys. I have no idea what this audio is gonna sound like. And there's also wind chimes everywhere. These are the Firecracker Sunflowers. I grew these last year and they're awesome. Grandma seemed to really like these. And then I kind of did something different for me. I got a mix of sunflower seeds off of Etsy. And I have no idea what some of these are. It's just a big mix of seeds. So I know kind of what the big mammoth seeds look like, and I know what the smaller ones look like, so I'll try and put the big mammoths kind of down in the back, and then the smaller ones in the front, but I have no idea what these are gonna pop up to be. So my grandma, when I plant seeds or I plant flowers for her, she loves it. It's hard for her to get down and actually plant the stuff, but she'll take care of it all day. Like, she'll water it, she will do everything she's supposed to, and she'll cut the flowers and make arrangements. So it's one of those things that I just really try and make the time to do a few times a year because it's important for her. So that is what we're working with today in terms of seeds to start. So we'll see if she wants to be on camera at all.
Now, I went ahead and let this parsley bloom. It looked like it had a real pretty...
Oh, that is blooming parsley.
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to have parsley all over the place because it's going to drop all the seed. And it's just going to drop it and you're just going to have a bunch of parsley, which will be fun. You're lucky that your rosemary survived.
There you go.
That's my grandma. Can you look and smile?
And we have seeds to plant.
And we have seeds to plant. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Set it on the trash can.
We're going to add more soil. About 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches. When I started this trough, I first used plastic bottles to help fill the space.
All right. All right, mussel coming in hot.
Okay, all right.
You wanted? Where do you? These nasturtium seeds are pretty big.
But don't you think they'd be in the front?
Yeah.
So they can come over?
And they'll spill over. They'll
Yeah.
spill like out, and you don't have to plant all of those if you don't want to.
Oh, I love mass.
I know.
I want you. Now,
I know you
how
do.
deep? 2 inches? Oops, 1
No,
inch?
you know what I would do, Grandma? I
What?
would just like,
Oh, just push? Oh, just barely like that?
yeah.
Oh, that's probably part of my problem. Okay. Okay.
All right. Now, do you have any pattern you want these in?
Not with the tallest in the back, and then.
So they're all pretty much the same
Same?
height. So it's really just going to be about color.
No, I don't care, honey.
Okay, let's do the clean lime reds are really quite beautiful. So let's do those, and let's surround those with a pink and a red. And are you going to put the nasturtiums here too? Okay.
Yes.
So we'll put those with a pink and a red, and then we'll put that with an orange, and we'll finish it off with yellow right here. I think that'll work. Christmas ornament.
Well, and also pull that dandelion, would you, while you're back there?
Is that what this is?
Yes. Just out there, just throw it.
Oh, throw it?
Yeah, throw it. There you go, perfect. It was a part of Christmas, so how about putting it here where I can find it? I can get it.
Well, I'm just going to take it in the house.
Look how many of the mulberry trees coming up.
Mulberry tree?
Yeah,
Is that what that is?
one is that tree.
Oh, shit.
Mulberry.
He's growing little trees.
If you have patience enough to, put it in a pot. It's a fruitless mulberry.
Planted all this in an old filing cabinet, and I've never seen basil grow better than it does in this stupid.
And we've got morning and afternoon sun, but shaded.
Right. Well, and that's why you're able to grow basil for so long, because of the shade.
Oh, okay.
Because your plants don't get just blasted by the heat.
Look at that. Now I pinch to make sure that don't you?
No, the roots don't seem that root bound.
Oh, okay.
This one they're going to be, because it's big.
They're all the same though, right?
They're all the same.
Oh yeah, look at
See,
that.
yeah, like
Yep.
this one I'll break up the roots.
Okay.
But that other one, it's so small
Oh, okay.
that it's
All right.
not really root bound.
Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, this little file cabinet will be just full of basil.
I know. Well, that's why I was thinking about how many to get, and that's why I decided on 3, because it'll look nice and full now,
right,
but it won't be too. It'll fill out really nicely.
Oh, now see, I pinched those bottom ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're okay. They're okay.
Just give them a
Nice.
little massage.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's true about the rain. It's going to rain, so we don't need to
No,
worry
you don't
about
need to
watering
water
these.
anything in because it's gonna rain.
All right.
All right, let's go get our sunflower seeds.
Okay. And just now getting it.
Grandma, can you tell the people how old you are?
Oh, 81.
81. Out here in the sprinkling rain, doing lawn work. That's impressive.
Doing God's work.
Doing God's work, yeah.
Making God's house beautiful.
Yeah, you are. You're stewarding what God gave you. All right. We're going to get these sunflowers planted.
Here, let me show you. Identify elephant grass.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait, can we show the people?
Oh, sure. This is
The people need your wisdom, Grandma.
This is called elephant grass.
Okay.
And you gotta pull it because it just like takes over.
It goes everywhere.
It goes everywhere and it gets huge. It gets like corn stalks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
So
Elephant grass. Cool. I learn something new from you every time I come visit.
well, because you know, if you don't like, you know, I didn't know about it until I moved here.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna take a chance here, Grandma. I don't know what any of these seeds are. It's gonna be a big fat surprise.
I'm ready.
You're ready. Good. Me too.
I love new things. I don't like surprises, but I love new things.
Well, this will kind of be a surprise, but. All right, now I pretty much know that these seeds are going to be big. So fun! So fun! Yoo-hoo! All right, Grandma, why do you like living out in the country?
I feel very safe, and we love watching the birds. And
Yeah.
we provide apartments for them, and feed, and water, and hopefully habitat
Yeah.
for the birds. And we have look forward to our purple martins every year.
Yeah, you guys get good
They,
purple martins.
yeah, they always do the scout thing, but this year I've got to clean their apartments because I haven't done that in 2 years, and you're supposed to do it every year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They need to be cleaned.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see, what else? What do you like about living in Texas? Do you like the weather? Do you like the people?
Well, I'm very blessed because I don't work in it. You know,
Yeah.
the heat and the cold.
Yeah.
I love it because I have a gate,
Uh-huh.
and I choose who I want to come into, you know, the home and who don't.
Yeah.
And there's nobody that just walks up to the door.
Yeah.
I don't know. We love we live on 4 acres, so we love the vastness, you
Yeah.
know, and the freedom it gives, the feeling of freedom
Yeah, and the quiet.
and the quiet.
Quiet here.
And actually, we love flying.
yeah.
Okay, so the airport's just right over there, so we watch airplanes go in and out.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
we have the best of all worlds here.
So, I know you've told me stories about when you were a kid and you guys used to pick berries out of the fields and you guys used to garden and raise your own meat. What do you think people are getting back into that?
You know what they say?
Or do you think it's lost?
No, with the pandemic,
Yeah.
I think people are feeling the need, just like your community garden, they're
Yeah.
feeling the need to at least know how to do those things,
Yeah.
how to grow food.
Hey, buddy.
You know, it's amazing. I'm a quilter.
Yeah.
And it's amazing the amount of time but pleasure you get out of the creativity of it.
Yeah.
And your passion with your gardening.
Yeah.
That's what you're getting out of it.
Yeah, no, it is. It's like a self-sufficiency thing.
Yes.
Well, and you guys had to do it because you had so many kids.
Correct.
Well, you didn't have kids.
No.
You and your siblings.
I'm one of 10.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So you guys.
But we had a
had
milk
to-
cow. We always had a butcher cow every year, you
Yeah.
know. And we learned how to the butcher paper, and we learned freezer paper, how to fold it.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were part of the assembly line.
But so I've also
Reserve.
you and all of your siblings have told me about how you all had jobs, and wasn't your job making biscuits or something?
Cornbread.
Cornbread. Your job was to make the cornbread.
I never
and
learned-
every kid had their job.
Yeah, because I never learned. Now Ada and Mary, they learned how to do the biscuits, and Mom could make the most awesome biscuits.
Yeah.
They were so flaky, you know.
Yeah.
And but I still to this day make fresh cornbread.
Yeah, you do. You
I
taught
love-
me how to make cornbread.
I love to bake.
And then I had to figure out how to make it gluten-free.
That's correct.
Which, you know, I started using the thing of Quaker cornmeal that you buy at the store.
Yes.
You can use the recipe on the back of that thing, but with gluten-free flour, and it's the same.
Same?
It's no different. It's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's
That
really
is
cool.
way cool.
So what was your favorite part about living when you were a kid, like a more simple life where you had the dairy cow and you had all that stuff? Did you feel more secure? Or did you have like a favorite thing that you like to do as
You know,
part of
it's
that?
funny. I bet each line, clothesline, see, because we didn't have dryers in those days.
Yeah.
So each clothesline was probably 100 feet.
Oh my.
And so you can imagine, now I'm the third from the oldest, so there was a lot of babies, a lot of diapers down below, and Mom,
sorry, I was looking for Cooper.
she always washed the sheets weekly.
Oh.
So,
wow.
and I loved hanging out clothes.
Yeah.
And it would be line after line after line after line. It was
hanging up clothes.
Hanging up clothes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I figured you would have said something in the kitchen.
And actually, I learned about ironing from my mom because she would iron, like, especially all the pillowcases.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the sheets.
Yeah.
But she would iron pillowcases. So I learned how to iron quite early, and I still
see great grandma doing that.
And I still, because that's such a big part of quilting.
Yeah.
Is the pressing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, and I've learned so much. We have 13. I'm going to be able to pretty soon be 14 because of Susie.
Yeah.
Of people that have served in the military.
Wow.
So I've made every one of those people a quilt.
That's awesome.
It's either a quilt of service or quilt of valor.
So what do you think is why do you like cooking so much? Because you love cooking.
You know what? It's a passion. It's like anything that you can have a passion for.
Yeah.
And that's what people should go for. It's what they have a passion for.
But why do you think you have a passion for it? Like, what do you get out of it? Cooper!
Ate all of our food, did all our own cooking. Because being with 10 kids, and you did it in quantity, it's very hard for me. I'm 81 years old. And it's still very hard for me just to do a small bit of something.
Yeah.
I have to do a soup pot, and then I can it to be frozen.
Yeah.
Then I freeze my soup by the quart.
But do you like you always used to make me my favorite treats when I would come visit, and that's how you made me feel loved. You know, so do you think you love people with food and that you
Oh, you always do.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that's really hard is that
that's
how you show your love.
You always make my dad deviled eggs.
Right.
Yeah, because he loves them.
Right.
Okay.
And Grandpa loves cornbread.
What do you think is your favorite thing to cook? Oh, that makes sense. So you were raised making cornbread and then you found a man who loves cornbread.
Right.
Well, that was convenient.
Yes.
So what's your favorite thing to make?
Favorite, man, I'm not sure if I have a favorite. I just like to cook and have a big group to cook for.
Do you have a genre? You love making sweetbreads.
I do banana bread.
Banana bread
and
pumpkin bread. You make all the breads.
Oh, all the bread, all the sweet breads. I love making all the sweet breads, and I love putting pecans in them.
Oh yeah, you and the nuts.
To me, it's not as guilty if you have something nutritious in there.
It brings down the sugar content if you've got a pecan, right?
And if you're short on money, all you have to do is put Cheerios instead of nuts in your chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. No. Mom put Cheerios in my cookies one time and I had an all-out, drag-out tantrum. For sure when I was a kid. Like a complete tantrum.
That's funny.
So, if you could give somebody one piece of life advice, could be about marriage, it could be about the way you live, it could be about happiness. Nutrition.
If you live nutritiously,
yeah,
and you're getting all the vitamins that your body, give your body what it needs.
Yeah.
No, not the pill.
Yeah.
But through your diet.
Yeah.
That is been my life goal, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
Because even raising your mother, I made sure that they had something green, and potatoes or noodles or starch. Yeah, balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so nutrition is very important. Takeout food, you gotta. It's hard because so many. It's probably better if you come from a restaurant. I think, because you're more apt to not get all the preservatives.
Like fast food.
But right, fast food is really tough on.
So live nutritiously. I like that. Do you think it's harder to do that now? Do you think it was easier to do that when you guys were raising all of your own vegetables and meat and all that stuff? Or do you think the convenience that we have now makes it harder to be nutritious?
Well, it takes a conscious effort because but you still have the farmers markets.
Yeah.
And you can if you love planting, you can have fresh tomatoes or zucchinis or you're going to be planting pumpkins and cantaloupe. You can have those in a a container.
Yeah.
You know. So, but the big thing is the preservatives. That is, you just live longer. You live more happily, more healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you definitely do.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis, how's it going?
Stabbed myself with a screwdriver.
Oh, no! Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.